This might be the 69th time that Broly will get a freaking buff. Boy, just let this man rest in peace.
It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside.
What's going on, Snow Squad? It's your boy Snow, and welcome back again for another video here in All-Star Tower Defense. And I know that a lot of you have been waiting for the orb video, and this is now gonna be it. I'm just really sorry, guys. It is quite late, I know, because, well, I mean, the update is pretty big, and at the same time, I really pushed for the leaderboard. That is the reason why I was so freaking busy. Anyway, it is yet again another Broly buff, but this time, guys, he will have the orb. And for the sake of those who do not know, well, this is gonna be green natural orb, and as you guys can see, look at that sexy additional damage. I mean, multiplier though, 2,350%. Require legendary borrow. So one thing that I really want to check here is how Broly is actually growing every single wave, guys. But anyway, let's not try to test this orb to the limit, and let's see if it's any good. Let's go. There's really something between this dude and my shoulder and also the developers, because this is now gonna be their 69th time trying to make Broly relevant again. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about that, obviously, but of course, guys, it's just really it seems unfair for other units, guys. They barely even got the respect, and well, on the other side, we have here Broly, who actually got buffed multiple times already. So in this video, guys, or at least on this run, this is not gonna be the one that will tell you if he's gonna be a meta or not, but at least I will be able to show you up until what wave can he actually defend. So as you guys can see on my roster, I actually took out Blackbeard 6-star because I wanted to, slow down those area units, since Broly's SPA will be 16. So whatever the result of this run, guys, take note that that would not reflect anything about Broly, because we're going to use him together with all of those supports that we will be needing. Anyway, for now, I'm just gonna farm and yeah, probably use Goku God to start the run, and I'll be right back, boys. One thing that I'm really excited about this orb, guys, is just for me to know what's gonna be the damage additional every single wave, because if you guys remember, Broly is gaining damage every single wave, and that is something that we need to check out. Because imagine, guys, if the damage that he's now getting is probably around 2,000 or maybe even more, that would be really OP. But anyway, let me just place our Broly here. Just gonna upgrade like a max one so that we can also see something, and this one is the non-upgraded one. Okay, so oh shoot, I can't even zoom in. Look at that. All right, so Broly with orb, this is only level 80, by the way, guys. I'm really sorry, I'm so exhausted and I'm so sick and tired of grinding those EXP units. But anyway, without any upgrade, guys, a level 80 Broly with orb will give us a damage of 1,491.07. By the way, guys, later on, this max out Broly on his side would actually show us what's gonna be his damage gain per wave. So that is really something that you guys need to also have an eyes off. Oh, actually, look at that, wave clear. So come on, give me some 300. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense though, bro. Why is it only 300? Like 300 damage is no longer a thing right now. Would have been really a lot better if the orb also affected that thing. But anyway, 1,491 for his non-upgraded version. Let's now upgrade him. There you go. He's now going to deal 1,973.47. I cannot feel the change. All right, what is happening here? 625, 2,850.57 now, guys. All right, what is going on here? This is so underwhelming, not gonna lie though. I mean, 2,850.57 already on his second upgrade, and keep in mind that he only got like 4. Bro, that is stinky. All right, so on his third upgrade, 5,043.32. Okay, probably gonna be second or third upgrade of the new units. And for the last one, he's only gonna be at 18,857. Oh, actually 19,158.37 now. But the 300 damage that he's gaining, look at this max Broly, guys. He's now doing like 20k, but maybe it will be high. Well, most likely it will be higher later, but look at that, guys. This is only this is his max range. So before, Broly's range is actually good, but now I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. I think that my plan here is to probably make like two groups of Broly so that we will be able to have like, you know, initial damager, and at the same time we will have final line of defense unit. And I think that Erwin would be able to buff them, or at least one group of Erwin should be enough, right? But yeah, I mean, this is a very underwhelming upgrade though. I'm not really sure, guys. I should have actually checked the requirements of this, but obviously, guys, I just used my gem to buy his orb, not really grinded it, but not really sure. I was really expecting that this damage that he's gaining is actually a lot more now. But hey, I mean, he cannot be Mr. Everything, right? Okay, so I'm now placing some flower mugs here. So we have Merlin, and if we're gonna do range boost, yeah, I think that it will make his range, well, decently big. But look at that, guys, not even enough to at least be triggered by these mobs over here. So it was really a good idea that we'll have like two groups of Brolys. But again, guys, take note that since we will have Ichigo here, Ichigo's damage is even more stronger than Broly. But I just wanted to see, guys, the damage of Broly before we even die in this run, because in reality, guys, of course, if we're going to use Broly, I think that we are not going to use Broly only. That's what I'm trying to say, because there are just so many units, or at least good units that could help you, especially on the infinite mode. All right, so we now have here some Shinzo Sasageo boys, but we need to do the cycle thingy. So, and also since they're really far from each other, I think that they will be buffed, that is for sure. But ooh, look at that. These two Brolys didn't even get oh my god, that was so bad. Yeah, no way. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. I mean, eventually, guys, all of these Brolys will be buffed at max. It's just this is gonna be the first few cycles, I guess. But since our Erwin got like, oh shoot, look at that. Oh no. Okay, probably this one. Okay, there you go. I thought that I failed the cycle, but okay, there we go, guys. 200% Erwin buff, and as expected, it's only gonna be 61k, which is relatively low compared to the new standards at the moment. All right, Wader 30 now, and this is the very first Broly that we placed. And look at that, 67. Oh, he's a god. 67,699.01. And I know, guys, that this is pretty confusing kind of buff, but I mean, it's still working. Look at that. All of them are still getting those buff that they needed. And later, probably we're going to play some of our Ichigo so that we will be able to slow down these area units. Because one big flaw about Broly, guys, is his SPA, 16 SPA. I think that he was the very first unit that has a very bad SPA here in ASTD, guys. But I mean, that doesn't mean that he's never been part of the meta. I mean, for those new players, guys, Broly was actually everything before. Like, legit, he was the biggest flex before, guys. And not gonna lie, it was really too late for me to get Broly, because before, guys, there was no pity system. And imagine, guys, imagine that there was no pity system, and you also cannot summon a 5-star Broly. That is correct, guys. Only 4-star Broly is available on the banner. And I think that I only got Broly because one of the new 5-star was in the banner together with a 4-star Broly. So it was kind of like a free 5-star. But the time that I got Broly, he was no longer a meta, but he was still very good and one of the most solid Hail units. Radar 35 damage check. It's now, oh, actually, Radar 36, 73,112.33. And not gonna lie though, I mean, Broly having Orb was a very good idea, but it could have been a lot better if the boost was not onto his base damage, because his base damage is really now outdated, guys, unless that you're gonna boost it like a lot of multipliers, you know, like a big number of multipliers, then maybe he can be irrelevant again. But imagine if the orb multiplier actually affects the plus 300 thingy that he is getting, like this one, every single wave, probably like 3,000 every single wave. Like, bro, that would be a game changer for Broly. I mean, he might not be so OP once you placed him, but every single wave, guys, like imagine that 30 waves, or no, I mean, it's impossible for you to max out a Broly like on wave number 1, right? But let's just do the math, guys. If he's gaining like 3,000 damage every single wave, so that means 30 waves would be like 90,000 damage. And I think that that is really gonna be a game changer, because I mean, in a normal run at the moment, guys, as long as you have like all of these supporting units, wave number 60 is not even, not even hard. So in that way, he will be relevant but not OP as a meta unit, but still, it will be a lot better, and most likely, I would have been saying here in this video that it is worth grinding. Wave number 40, damage check, 76,720.21. If you guys are getting confused why the damage is actually a lot, well, keep in mind that the 300 damage that he is getting every single wave is still being boosted by our Urban. So that's the reason why he seems like getting like thousands of damage every single wave. But since this is now wave number 40, we're gonna die out air units later, guys, if we're not gonna place our Ichigo. So I know, guys, like what I mentioned to you, Ichigo will be here, so that means this run would not only be because of Broly, but since our Ichigos would not be buffed, then later on, Broly will still be our main damage dealer. So I'm just gonna place our Ichigos here. And yeah, we're just gonna wait for those air units to be slowed. Bro, this is such a bad combo though. Ichigo and also Broly working together. I mean, Ichigo's SPA will be 11 and Broly's SPA will be 16. So it's gonna be a Ninja Turtle duo. But damage check, guys, wave number 45. Broly is now hitting 81,231. Damage seems so good, but well, he is actually full AoE, but like what I mentioned, guys, he's really a very outdated unit, guys. So there you go, guys. Just like that, we are now wave number 50 and damage check again, 86,343.41. And I think, guys, that you can already see the problem about the new orb of Broly, guys. Yes, it actually added some damage to him, but the effect is not that big because, I mean, it could have been really bigger, guys, if they just thought, oh wait, Broly is growing every single wave. Why not just buff that damage instead? I think that could have been really a lot bigger. I mean, right now, guys, he's just basically a unit that can dash like 86,644.13. SPA 16 though. I mean, that's the problem. 16 SPA. Yes, he is full AoE, guys. Yes, he is, I mean, a heal unit, but we already have monster hybrid units. Just don't forget about that. So if you're gonna ask me if it's worth it to, use your gems to get Broly's orb, that's a big no-no, guys. That is a big no-no. I mean, maybe you will be saying,
hey, Snow, you were saying he's bad. He's only level 80. He's not even max.
Like, bro, even if I will max him out, even if he's like level 200, pretty sure that he cannot be the guy, you know what I mean? I mean, he will get you some damage. He will give you like a decent support for the damage itself, or probably kill those really tanky air units before wave number 60. But definitely, guys, his damage will fall off around wave number 70, like those higher waves already, because his damage is just nothing since his SPA is really bad. Yo, guys, check this out. Wave number 57, and we are now getting pushed, and that is simply because our SPA is just so bad. And that is something that I really don't understand about this orb though. Like, they buffed, or at least they tried to increase Broly's damage, because right now Broly now has like 92, not even 100k, guys, 92,658. And like what I mentioned earlier, his damage would be really falling down along the way, because I mean, every single wave, guys, the HP of the units are really getting tankier. And look at these spades. I mean, this aces, bro, they are not even slowed. So probably just good for those returning players, because I mean, like what I mentioned, guys, Broly was a meta before, so if they would grind for Broly's orb, maybe that would help them to probably do a damage grind just to get those recent units. But other than that, I don't think, guys, that any one of you should be aiming for Broly, unless you're just literally grinding for those materials, and maybe you will get it for free. But not for gems, guys, not for gems. Definitely not for gems. Yep, wave number 62 would be our final wave, guys. There's just no way for us to kill this Robin. I mean, she's not tanky, but it's gonna take us forever before we can even kill her. And actually, some of these mobs are also running so fast. So yeah, wave number 62 would be our final wave. And look at that, we didn't even reach 100k damage, guys. So that is really bad. That is really underwhelming for a new orb. But I really hope that they would change everything about the orbs, guys. Well, that's gonna be the power of Broly's new orb. It hurts to say, guys, but yeah, it feels like it's only a filler orb, and I don't really think, guys, that any one of you should be spending your gems on getting Broly's orb. Again, it's okay if you're going to grind for the materials, like from that one. I mean, oh shoot, I cannot zoom in, but yeah, from the farming island. But anything more than that is just not worth it. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and of course subscribe. subscribe, use the star codes know whenever you're buying Robux. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Stay cold. Brolus Orbs here, out.